Welcome to another episode of Mindset Monday. I know the Thanksgiving weekend went so fast and we all enjoyed ourselves. Whether it's a large meal or a small meal, we had a wonderful time. I hope you had a wonderful time with your family, your friends, and I hope you made some new connections because Thanksgiving is a time to show gratitude. I know we should show gratitude every day. As a matter of fact, I wake up giving thanks every day. But Thanksgiving is when it is done on a broader scale, where we give to others, we cherish the good times, we have memories of the bad times, and we just come together and unite as a family, as a community. And I hope you had a chance to do all of that this weekend. Jim Rohn says, take care of your body because that's the only place you have to live. And that's so true. It's wonderful to see individuals like Dr. Derrick, veteran Kevin Bunch, and Shane Foster, who is a health and mindset coach, sharing their knowledge and experience to inspire others on their health journey. Today, we have the privilege of hearing Dr. Derrick once more as he shares valuable tips as he maintain a healthy lifestyle. And what better time to experience this or to be reminded of this because as the holidays comes on, Thanksgiving is gone now, Christmas is coming, and it's a lot of eating and a lot of desserts and all of that. But we should remember to maintain a healthy lifestyle. So as we get into the holiday spirit more, it is important to remember our health should remain top priority. Dr. Derrick will share insights and strategies that he used to stay healthy. Let's embrace this opportunity to learn more about our body, the house that we live in. We can borrow another house, but we have to take care of this house, this body, as the wisdom book, our Bible, because my faith as a Christian, that's my roadmap. Romans 12 said, present your bodies as living sacrifice. So Dr. Derrick will share with us how we can maximize or how we can regain our strength, regain our health, or how we can stay healthy with some useful tips. If you haven't gotten a chance to catch the previous talks by Dr. Derrick, Kevin Bunch, and Shane Foster, I encourage you to check it out. Their story will inspire you and provide valuable insights that can help you to stay on your health journey or to start your health journey. So stay tuned as we hear from Dr. Derrick again, sharing his journey, sharing his lifestyle, and leaving some positive tips to help us maintain a healthy lifestyle, although we're in the holiday season, the fun and the frolic. We should be mindful of our health. So here is Dr. Derrick. Hello, Sir Dr. Derrick. How are you?
Peace, blessings, enough, holy, plenty, a lot of abundant love to everyone that is viewing live, or if you'll be watching sometime down the road. A hearty hearty, healthy mindset move Movember. Oh my goodness. Mindset Movember Monday to everyone.
Awesome, awesome. And just to get up to speed or give our listeners or viewers a little bit more about Movember, I'm just going to share one statement. Movember begins 2003 in Melbourne, Australia. It starts as a small initiative among a group of friends who decided to grow beard mustache to raise awareness about men's health issues. Over the years, Movember has grown into a global movement with millions of participants and supporters worldwide. It impacts so many people that how significant it is in promoting conversation about men's health and funding research supporting men's health. And Dr. Derrick is here to share with us some more useful tips as to how we take care of our health. And so, Dr.
Wonderful.
Derrick, you, I know some listeners have not heard you before. You could just share a little bit of your background, then we can go into our question because I know you have some juicy information to give us as you energize your body because I know you were born ready and you are staying ready because you are on your health journey.
Wonderful. All right. Thank you very much, Queen Miriam Edwards. Really appreciate it. Thank you for allowing me to speak on this, your wonderful platform. Really appreciate it to spread the right type of lifestyle, the right type of mindset to get the right type of lifestyle so that we can live as long and yes, some cynical sometimes says, I'm going to die one day, so hey, what the heck? I mean, you want to live your life without pain and suffering. All right, and that's one of the key. I'm not a medical doctor. All right, just to put that disclosure, I am not a medical doctor. My doctorate is actually in technology. I don't know what medicine has to do with it. Well, medicine has to do with technology big
Yes,
time now because everything is going into robotics. Queen Miriam, everything is robotics, and
exactly.
it's me. That is not me. So digital transformation is actually going inside of the hospital. So, hey, but anyway, I'm not a medical doctor. I'm into technology. And so, therefore, I'm not qualified to give you any medical and prescription advice that you have to get from your medical doctor. However, I am 100% certified. I am the naturopathic way. I am in the natural way of how God created us in Genesis 1 and Genesis 2, the natural way. And when you live that natural way, like those persons in that first 2,000 years, the first 2,000 years is Genesis 1 to Genesis maybe about 7 when the flood. So that mark a 2,000-year period of life existence. And all of those guys, all of those men, all of those people, all of those women lived to 900 plus years because there was no flesh eating. Let me say that again. Because there was no flesh eating whatsoever. Flesh was first introduced before the flood, at the time of the flood, because all vegetation will destroy, and the little vegetation that they managed to get in the ark, um, you know, after a while it run out. Because it wasn't 2 days they were in the ark. It wasn't 7 days. It wasn't 40
I
days
know.
they were in the ark. It was actually 1 year and a couple months
Mhm.
that they were actually literally in the ark. So, all of that vegetation run out because you remember they have to feed the cow, feed the goat, feed the horse, feed the donkey, feed the giraffe, oh my goodness, all the animals in there, including the snake and the reptile, was inside there because all of them had to be in there to be saved. So let us understand between creation and the first 2,000 years, which is known as the antediluvian world, all of that time period, 2,000 years, nobody eat any meat. Flesh. No, let me say flesh. Because if we turn to Genesis 1 and verse 29, actually, Genesis 1:29 says, and God said, not me, God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed which is upon the face of the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of that tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat. So that is supposed to be the meat that human beings eat, not flesh meat, vegetable, fruits, nuts, meat. That is the meat that we should eat. And so I just want to let you know that if you do that, you are well on your way to the life. And it's not a diet that you do for 2 weeks or for 2 months or for 6 months. No, it's a lifestyle. Let us get into that mindset that it's a
Lifestyle.
lifestyle. Thank you very much.
All right. So my first question to you, or my follow up, is the you spoke about the 8 free doctors, and I'm gonna go down the line and just ask you questions, and then you can share with our viewers. So the first free doctor you spoke about in the previous session, the it's nutrition is the first one. The acronym that came from the first free doctor is New Start, and the first one, N, nutrition. How can we, how can a balanced diet contribute to men's overall health and well-being? And are there any specific nutrition or foods that you particularly eat or you suggest that can help men to live healthy lives?
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Queen Miriam. Really appreciate it. The mindset that we need to have when it comes down to nutrition is that your body doesn't know fish. Your body doesn't know chicken. No, you know chicken. Your body don't know chicken. Your body don't know fruit. Your body don't know vegetable. You know fruit, you know vegetable, you know all of these things. What your body know and what your body search for and look for is nutrients. That's what your body look for. So when you put something in your body, the body is looking for the nutrients that is in whatever you put in your body. So if it's a fruit, it is going to look for nutrients. If it's flesh, it is going to look for nutrients.
Mhm.
If it doesn't find any, then what you are putting in your body has no value. Even though you eat it and your belly full, it has no value if there's no nutrition inside that which you put in your body. And so you just really and truly puffing up your belly, wasting your time, and putting toxins in your body. Because when the body don't know what it is and cannot fathom what the heck is this that you're putting in the body, then all it is going to do is to put it in places where, first of all, you don't need it, like the belly, and big belly, because I tell you, oh my goodness, all of my friends at my age, in my age group, every one of them have big belly. Whoops, like they are about 16 months, not even 9 months pregnant, like 16 months pregnant, and all of those things, and even more. So that's what it's going to do. Another place it put it is on your kidneys and and on your bladder,
Yeah.
and that is why you get kidney stones and bladder and all of these funny stuff that now you have to spend thousands of dollars to do a surgery to get rid of. Thank you.
All right. Now, the second free doctor is exercise. What are some effective exercise or physical activities that men can incorporate in their daily life to improve their fitness levels and overall health?
Wonderful. Definitely, we just have to look at simple things. Simple. And most people walk, and walking is good to an extent, but the real walking that has any much value is that Olympic type walking, which it's more vigorous, and you move your hands and so on. So if you're walking, it's not a stroll. It's not a stroll with your honey bunch and your sweetie pie in the park. Okay, so don't do that one. You need to move your foot them a little faster, and swing your arms, bend your elbow and swing your arms, and get, because what you're concentrating on is your cardio, right? Your cardiovascular muscles is what you're trying to build upon, mostly, right? Other muscles are involved. The next thing you can do is skipping. Skipping is one of the easy. You don't have to go outside. You can go right on your back patio or your front patio, or maybe in a room, as long as the roof is at least maybe 12, 12 feet. From once you have a 12 feet roof, ceiling, I should say. From once you have a 12-foot ceiling, then you should be able to skip in that 12-foot ceiling. If it's more, power to you, right? And so skipping is just right there, jumping on the spot, boom, 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 boom. One of the best cardio exercise is really swimming. But I know most of us, well, most of uno, most of you cannot swim, even though you're born in the Caribbean. I don't know why. Why would somebody born in the Caribbean, surrounded by sharks and water, and you can't swim? Suppose all of that water come on the earth. Where you do? You drown. All right, but try to learn to swim, especially my Caribbean friends. Try to learn to swim. I'll just help yourself in the water. All right. But swimming is really up there when it comes on to cardio. All right. And planking, right? Go to YouTube, type in planking exercise. Very simple, very straightforward. It builds the core. It builds the core, and especially lower back pain. Those are very good exercise. And listen, you don't need to go to the gym. I don't know why people take up themselves, pay $20 a month or $10 a month, and after 3 months them done. That don't make any sense. Let us concentrate on fitting these things in your lifestyle. You get up off your bed, you pray, because you have to talk about, well, we soon come to that, divine health. You pray, have your little worship, and you do your exercise right there, right there, right there. That's what right there, right there. You don't need a lot of space to the planking. You really don't need a lot of space to the skipping or jump rope, most of you call it. And even if your ceiling is low, like 9 feet ceiling, you just do the motion. You don't even have to have a rope. You don't have to have a rope. You don't have to spend money and buy a rope. Things are if you don't have foot, you don't have any legs, you don't have any you're a paraplegic, so no legs, right? You can do some strengthening exercise. You strengthen your upper body, because that's the only thing you have anyway, right? So don't just sit there and just waste yourself away, right? Do some exercise. Use a towel. Get a towel. Get your towel, right? Get your towel Get your towel and 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 and, and pull on it. Pull,
Okay, pull.
pull. Because what you need is strength, you know. That is why, you know, is men month, but that is why some women, you know, their breasts start to go south. We don't want that. We want these muscles to be strong, right? Your breast, your chest muscles, your breast muscles, right? So put it above your head and stretch, right? Put it under your feet, under your foot, right? And pull up like you're doing curls, like you're doing barbell curls. You know, you towel works. Towel works. You don't need gym equipment. You don't need to go to the gym because your host, your little room, if you live in a little one room, it's your gym because there's so many things inside your house, inside your room that you can use as exercise
Mm-hmm.
equipments. So let us concentrate on spending time to do it, to fit it in your lifestyle instead of trying to do something, going to gym and so on when you know you're not going to last going to gym.
As you were talking about the stretching, there's a little a band, a rubberized band that can be had too, and you can stretch far and wide, and you can also use it. I have one. You can also use it to
Yeah,
strengthen your legs. Okay, my next question. So we are at E. Now we have W, what which is water. How does proper hydration impact your health, and how can it impact men's health? And what are some of the practical tips for ensuring an adequate intake of water throughout the entire day?
beautiful. Um, well, the first thing, Queen Miriam, the first thing is that we need to stop drinking soda. Because if you're drinking soda, then you're not going to have even the taste for water.
Mm-hmm.
If you're drinking a lot of coffee and all of these things, you're not going to have any taste for water. Well, that was the case for me. Let me talk about me. That was the case for me. You drink all of these box juice, although 100% orange juice, 100% cranberry, 100% grape juice, 100%. Although I don't know how they get it to 100%. When I actually blend, when no juice, when I actually juice a bunch of grape, one bag of grape, a 1 pound bag of grape, I I
Mm-hmm.
get I get a little ounce or 2 ounces. So I don't know how them get 100% grape, and there is a big gallon buckle. And anyway, that is our next story, next presentation. Let us cut off ourselves from that. The best way to do that is not to purchase it at the supermarket. Purchase water. You have to retrain your taste buds. That's the first thing. You have to retrain your taste bud. I had to retrain my taste bud. So when I go to the supermarket, I ensure that I pick up a case of water and nothing else. Nothing else. No box juice, no grape juice, no orange juice, no cranberry juice, no nothing. The only thing is in the house is
It's
water. So I was now forced to drink it because there's nothing else to drink, so to speak,
mm-hmm.
right? So water, and go get the water, drink. Don't just drink water, right? Don't just put the bottle on your head and drink, go. That's not the right way to drink water. Digestion starts in your mouth. Let
Mm-hmm.
me say that again. Digestion starts in the mouth. And so you just like when you brush your teeth or you're just rinsing out your mouth after you eat something or what have you, and you brush your teeth and so on, and you catch some water in your hand and and you swish it around your mouth, but you spit it out because you're brushing your teeth or you're doing things like that. But in this case, when you're drinking water, that is what you're going to do, but you are going to swallow it, right? So you put it in your mouth, switch it around, and you swallow. That is the correct way to drink any liquid, any fluid that you are consuming. The best way is to put it in your mouth, swish it around. Yes, I did say that. So if you blend, I just went to the supermarket and I bought a melon. What am I going to do with that melon when I'm finished right here? That's my supper. I am going to cut up that melon and I'm going to blend it, no water, just the source of dry melon. I mean, just the melon alone, and blend it and drink. And oh my goodness, I tell you, that melon is so refreshing and so filling. And that is my supper. All right. So these are the things that we have to do, is to drink water. Drink a lot of water. Well, they say 8 glasses of water, right? But approximately, and that's just generally speaking. It's really by your body weight, your age, and your height. Okay, that tells you how much you should be drinking. But generally speaking, everybody say 8 glasses. And please drink water. Squeeze a little lime in there or lemon, especially first thing in the morning. Squeeze a little lime, lemon, or a little ginger, lime, lemon, and ginger, or lime, lemon, ginger, and a little turmeric. And oh my goodness, that is wonderful for your body. Your body get excited, um because those are the things that your body love, right? You don't feel dead. And oh my goodness, when I was in my 20s, I really used to feel tired quickly. Not tired to go sleep, but you just feel the energy drain from your body by the time you reach 1, 2 o'clock in the day. However, since 1998, when I went to my first um, naturopathic training, right, to become a medical missionary, after that, I just switch my life around. Didn't take no weaning. A lot of people talk about, oh, you're going to shock your body and you're going to this and you're going to that if you stop eating flesh so quick and just cut off, and nothing goes so. Because if that was the case, nobody could not fast. If that was the case, and most people do a little fasting, whether for one day, 2 day, 1 week, some maybe go even a month, and fast, right? Which means they don't eat any food, all right? And so nothing happened to those persons. But now that you are to do that, to change your lifestyle, it's a problem, right? But let us understand that we are fearfully and wonderfully made, and God wants us to prosper and be in good health, even as our soul prosper. Let us understand that, and let us recognize that it is possible, because people today are doing it. Thank you.
Wonderful. Water. Water. Our next free doctor is S. Sunlight. What role does sunlight play in men's health, particularly in terms of vitamin D production, and how men strike a balance between sun exposure and protecting their skin from harmful UV rays?
Wonderful question, most definitely. It's a dilemma. The more north of the equator that you are, it becomes more a dilemma. So people in Canada and even New York, Pennsylvania, um, Michigan. Well, even from once as far as I'm concerned, from once you're venturing out of Florida, it starts to become a major problem. And so vitamin D supplement, which really and truly is the only supplement that you really need to take. Let me say that again. Vitamin D supplement, preferably liquid, is the only supplement that you need to take. The only supplement I take. All right. Because the people are going to tell you that they extract the nutrients out of the fruits and vegetable and grape and berries and blackberries and blueberries and so on, and put it into this format and give you a tablet. Why would I want it second hand? You give tablet to your cow. No, the cow does eat the
Mm-hmm.
grass and him good to go. Look how cow big. Goodness, praise the Lord. Look how cow big, right? And so let us understand that all the nutrients, a lot of persons, Queen Miriam, a lot of persons don't
Mm-hmm.
know that protein is in vegetable. Let me say that again. A lot of persons don't know protein is in vegetable. All right. So anyway, just sticking that in there. And so s- sunlight, sunlight is very, very important. It aid in that digestion. It
Mm-hmm.
aid in bone density. It aids in so many things, right? So sunlight, preferably that dawn sun, that sun that come up early in the morning, right? That is the little sunlight that we should get, right? That one. It's very good. It really, when it absorbs, and you just need 30 minutes. You
Mm-hmm.
just need 30 minutes, not 30 hours. Well, we have 30 hours in the day. But anyway, just 30 minutes, right? Bam, and you're good to go. Especially if you work indoors.
Mm-hmm.
You work indoors, computer, this accountant, like yourself, Queen Miriam. Yes, you have to make a effort. If you don't travel to work, you have to make an effort to get that little sun. Well, at this time, maybe it's kind of impossible to get the sunlight in New York. However, as I said, that is when vitamin D3 comes in, and most of the time they do it with omega 3. But please try to find the liquid one instead of
Mm-hmm.
the tablet one. That one is better. Liquid is better.
Awesome. Vitamin D3 in liquid form. Next, we have from the A free doctor is temperance. How does practicing moderation and self control in various aspects of life, such as diet and stress management, contribute to men's overall well being?
Wonderful. Thank you very much for that question. Men, we like to we like to do what we want, and fortunately, that is how God love is. Because for love to be love, it cannot be forced. So we have the choice to choose. And so my view of temperance is to totally avoid things that are harmful, and take and do in moderation things that are good. Because if you overdo what is good, it's just as bad as the bad that you are to avoid. Let me say that again. If you overdo what is good, it is just as bad as the bad that you are trying to avoid. So let us try our very best to, and that is why it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. It's not a 10-step program. It's not a 3-month program. It's not a program. It's not a program. The new start, as Queen Miriam is going through with us, the new start, it's a lifestyle. You check those people in the blue zone. It's a lifestyle. And yes, everyone might die, and I say might, right? And on the other hand, everyone has to die, and that is another presentation. But what we need to understand is that when you and I live without going to the hospital or have to go to the hospital because of this ailment and this problem and this ache and this disease and this, it defeats the purpose of life and living. It defeats the purpose. And so let us be temperate. Let us avoid the bad things. Alcohol is bad. Let me just say it straight, and so we can understand what I'm saying. Alcohol is bad. So you avoid that. Cigarette, tobacco, all of that is bad. So you avoid it. All right. Um, you know, um, flesh, flesh eating, and let me just quantify flesh eating from my perspective. It's not the flesh per se, it's the blood, because the life of the flesh is in the blood.
Mm-hmm.
The blood is what carry diseases. Blood is what carry diseases, carry the different sicknesses. Yes, some is airborne, but it's when your immune system is already compromised,
Mm-hmm.
then the liquor that is blowing in the ear, uh, and and you're just gone. That's why when I went to New York, persons in New York, friends in New York said that, you know, um, Derrick, you're going to get um, allergies. I said, what do you mean I'm going to get allergies? From you in New York, you will have allergies. I said, what do you mean by I will have allergies? That don't make even sense. From one, if the pollen don't get you, this will get you. Person where have dog and the dog in the house, and you're in the house and you're smelling all of this dog here or pussy here and all of these things. All of these things. One of them going to get you. I said, listen, that is rubbish. That's rubbish. Because if your immune system, that's everything works with our immune system. The point of the matter is to ensure that our immune system is healthy. And when our immune system is healthy, with the proper nutrition, the good amount of exercise, enough water, some sunlight or vitamin D, and of course temperance, then and few others which soon come, then you will recognize that you are building your immune system, and so when anything come to attack, all over by the shout. Can't boom boom boom. You're coming like Superman. Superman. All right. So if you want to be a Superman, praise the Lord. If you want to be a Superman, right? If for those women who cook and so on for their husband, if you want your husband to be a Superman, all right, have energy that when him come home from work, eh, me tired, and you're not getting nothing that night. If you want your husband to be a Superman, you need to give him the proper lifestyle, point him in the proper lifestyle, so that you get a Superman husband.
All right,
Let me
all
go put
right,
my
all
cape
right,
on.
all right. And then he can put his cape on. And right. Now the last two free doctors we have is air and trust in God. The air, in what ways? I know you alluded to that already because we are not living, most of us are not living in the blue zones. But based on what you explained to us, if we follow the regimen, if we change our lifestyle and follow these free doctors, we can live optimally. There are things that are out of our control, like the air we breathe, but if we take care of what we need to take care of, then we can live a healthier, longer life. So you spoke about air before, so I'm just gonna jump to the last free doctor: trust in God. How can we cultivate a deep trust in God positively impact men's mental health and of men's both mental health, spiritual health, and overall well-being? Why I say men, this applies to everyone, but because we're dealing with men's health, Movember, I just asked the question where men's perspective. And are there any biblical teachings or personal experiences that highlight the power of trusting in God's guidance and provision? I know this
Good.
is big for you.
Nice. Thank you very much, Queen Miriam. Eh, you see, and that is why the mindset is so very important. Because to have the proper mindset, then the proper mindset will lead you, and you don't allow feelings to lead you. Because love is not a feeling, love is a principle. Let me say that again, because a lot of people didn't know. Love is not a feeling, love is a principle that only come from God. Only because God is love. You think is a string hold up the world? You think is a chain hold up the world and hold up the solar system, none crashing into each other? You think it's string or cord or rope or chain? No, it's God's love that hold everything in place. Nothing is crashing into anything. Nothing. Because, well, if the sun ever crash into the earth will dissipate. So love is what holds everything. The principle of love. God is love. And so when we have that trust in God, just like how Queen Miriam, just like how Mr. Ford, everybody trusts Mr. Ford, right? So them go down to the Ford dealer and then purchase a nice Ford Raptor. Oh my goodness, praise the Lord. And purchase a Ford Raptor, right? They have a waiting list for that now. And so anything Mr. Ford said to put in that Raptor, that Ford Raptor, anything, that man is going to make sure him follow it to a T. So when that man or that woman with any car, even if it's an old jalopy, any car you pull up to the gas station with, none of us is going to put kerosene oil in that gas tank. None of us.
Or
Because
diesel.
we trust what Mr. Ford said to put in the car. We trust Mr. Ford, to the T. None of us going to drive up to the gas pump and put in kerosene oil because we know that after a while, it would run, It's not that it's not going to run with the kerosene oil, It will run. But we know that after a while, we'd have to buy a new engine, or might as well we just buy a new car.
Mm-hmm.
So Why we don't want to trust God who who made our body, have the manual that tells us in Genesis 1 verse 29, it tells us exactly what to put in our car, the body car. And we just throw that through the gate, throw that through the window, throw that through the door, and we just do what we want. And then expect that our body car to run in optimal. It's not going to work.
Won't
Not going to
work.
work. Trust God. The first time that people start to eat meat, as I said earlier, is in the time of the flood. That is when meat eating start, flesh eating start. That was when flesh eating start. And if you notice, watch this again, if you study the Bible or read it, the men before the flood, approximately 900 thereabout, averagely 900 years old. And these are literal figures. Yes, not fictitious. After the flood, after the flood, it cut in half.
Mm-hmm.
Approximately 400 years old men was living too. And the more we deteriorate in the passages of time, we left from 400 and barely going up to 150, 200. Barely. As Abraham 175, Moses 120, etc., etc. That dispensation, right? So it cut. So and now in our dispensation, we're barely reaching a century. Barely reaching a century. We struggle to reach a century because we the flesh, the blood, we don't want to trust God. Let us trust God with our life and to live the lifestyle that He wants us to live, so that at least, yes, you're going to die one day, but at least live the life without pain. Live the life without going to dialysis 3 times a week. Live the life without come on. Live the life without pain and suffering. It is possible if we trust in the Lord with all our might and lean not to our own understanding. In all our ways, acknowledge Him, and He will direct our path. Thank you very much.
This is a powerful way to end the discourse. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart. That's what our roadmap, the Bible tells us. And lean not on our own understanding. We should acknowledge him in all our ways, and he shall direct our path. Because the quote that I began with, Jim Rohn said, take care of the body. It's the only house you have to live in. Dr. Derrick, thank you so much for sharing with us both your personal experience and reminding us what our roadmap, reminding us what our source, God, tells us how to live so we can be good steward, we can live long to help others, share his word, and in so doing, he will say, well done. So as we bring the curtains down on Movember, men, because we are highlighting you, we want you to live long and healthy. And of course, all of these principles, apart from the ones that are specifically for men and prostrate health, this will also help us women to live healthy lives. Make sure as the holiday comes on, be in moderation, whether it's the excellent meal, be eat moderately, and you will be able to go into the new year living a new lifestyle. This will change the entire trajectory of your life. We will be living optimally because we are paying attention to the 8 free doctors that will serve us well. Remember to subscribe and turn the notification on so you will know when we have a new video. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day and enjoy your holidays.
Yes, I know.
Next month, December, we'll have a different series. Until then, this is Miriam Edwards for another episode of Mindset Monday. Thank you.